All right, folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning. You're watching BKP Politics on FYNTV.com. I just want to talk about the $15 minimum wage and the $1.9 trillion package here. So let me go through, don't have time to go through all of them, but let me say this. I have it here somewhere. Okay, so give me number 40. Okay, send it to drop Plan B on minimum wage hike. They're going to try to push it through. The parliamentarian said the minimum wage. But I want to explain something on the minimum wage with the 1.9. Number 40. Okay, 39. So the 1.9. So let me be clear on just a couple quick things so we can close. The 1.9 is not necessary. It's not. Okay. Because the CARES Act, all right, we just passed $900 billion not long ago. Now, if you have time to go look this up, first of all, in the 1.9 trillion, there is so much that has nothing to do. There's billions of dollars have nothing to do with COVID relief, period. Okay, that's number one. Number two, we have billions that have not been spent. If you go back to the CARES Act, okay, now this is the Rescue America plan, 1.9 to Rescue America. The CARES Act, first they wanted to say they care. We've not spent all the money, all right? If this passes the 1.9, that would be $6 trillion. $6 trillion within a year, okay? And you count up the return to you within a year. So I said earlier, you got to check for $600 6 weeks ago or whatever, and now you're waiting for a $1,400 check. If that's what sustains you, you have starved, you're gone, you're finished, okay? So when they stand up and say Americans are hurting, okay, open the country back up. Now let's go there, okay? So first and foremost, we've not spent all the money. Second, the 1.9 is not necessary. We know it's to bail out the teachers union, and it's a slush fund, okay? But I want to go into $15 minimum wage. Always remember something. When you see and hear the government helping you, run as fast as you can. When you see and hear elected politicians stand up and say $15 an hour minimum wage so that you no longer have to live in poverty, really ask yourself if now is the time that they felt you didn't need to live in poverty. Was it now? Why didn't they feel you didn't need to live in poverty when Barack Hussein Obama was president and they had 60 members in the Senate and control of the House? Why throughout the past several years did they not feel you needed to live in poverty then? So first and foremost, the $15 minimum wage, everything the government does is another move of full control. Totally and completely to control the people, okay? This is not to help you. You see, they don't care if you have a small business. The $15 minimum wage is to, here's what it's designed to do. It's to design and complete the downfall of the private system, okay, in this country. It is. It is the downfall of small business. It is to completely finish off. The $15 minimum wage will finish off our free market economy so that they can usher in the Chinese Communist Party form of government. It's a takeover. But you're saying, but wait a minute, I'm getting $15. No, you have to understand, okay? They don't care if you have journalists in this country. They don't care if private sector can hire reporters, journalists. They don't care. Because if you've not paid attention, because most outlets are not going to be able to pay, and I know this sounds off the wall, but they're not going to be able to pay every one of them $15 an hour to make everything happen. So the message, okay, the control of information, they have taken it over. If you're involved in the news business, you will notice that they have worked to control the information that you get all the way from a board of education, from a city to a county to the state to the federal government. They control the information. So they don't care if we any longer have a free press. They don't. Second, they don't care if you have a small business, a card shop, a sandwich shop, whatever. They don't care. Because what happens if you don't drive people out of business, you have competition. And all of the massive corporations, they can offshore their employees. They can totally offshore their employees. It will end the competition against them. What happened during the Trump administration is way too many small businesses opened. That's right. Why do you think COVID? No, let's not go down that road. But too many small businesses opened during the Trump administration. Too many Americans took the good old-fashioned risk, and they opened small manufacturing plants, small manufacturing all over the United States. They opened their own websites. They're selling e-commerce. They're making their own shoes. They're making their own hats. They're making their own shirts. They're selling them. Too many did that across America. They have to put an end to it, right? Because if you think it's going to help you, the $15, there's going to be a little, is it called, caveat in there or whatever. Everybody's going to go to part-time. That's it. It's just like most corporations don't have to pay you benefits or don't put benefits in a package until you're considered a full-time employee, right? Same thing with the minimum wage. You will immediately become a 20-hour-a-week employee. And they will sidetrack somehow, some way of paying you. So paying you the full $15. They have to end competition. They have to end the free market. They have to completely stop, in my opinion, small business. What did Kristi Noem say? Governments crush the economy, not COVID. You see, too many people are taking the risk. Too many people live in the American dream. Too many people opening small business. Way too much competition. Big corporations are not bothered and thinking at all about the $15 minimum wage. It is set up for the total control move and to end the private sector. Period. It is. That's my opinion. I'll go deeper. It's 10:30. We got a lot to do this week at FYN. I've got a lot to do. I hope you've enjoyed the show. Lonnie put up how, I'm just telling you, if you're waiting for that, something's bad wrong. If you're waiting for the next $1,400 to sustain you in life, if you're waiting for the government to help you once again, Lonnie put up how people can always get in touch with the show. Lonnie, thank you for coming in today and handling things for Emily. Emily has the day off, and we hope, like anything, she's enjoying it. Folks, I will see you tomorrow morning right here back on FYNTV.com, BKP Politics.